Game number 2, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. This is the Conference USA title game. Louisiana Tech against Western Kentucky from Bowling Green. Western Kentucky 9.5, 80 the total. ESPN 9 in the morning. No series in the country has been better the last 2 years. Last year, Western Kentucky was getting 2.5. They won 41-38. This season, Louisiana Tech was getting 2.5. They won 55-52. Now, both teams are fresh. They both had the bye week 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, you talk about this season. Look, that 55-52. Let's see. Ryan Higgins for Louisiana Tech threw for 454 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Mike White for West Kentucky throws for 340, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Bulldogs build a 52-31 lead, and then they hung on. West Kentucky with all the late scores. They got their ball at their own 21 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. White got sacked and fumbled on first down. La Tech took over the ball and ran out the clock. Now, that was one of the few mistakes that White's made this season. The guy's thrown 14 touchdown passes of 40 yards or more. Nothing but big plays from that Hilltopper offense.
Now, this is interesting, and we'll also get into this later in the week when we do the Mountain West Conference title game preview. One team's got momentum. The other team laid a giant egg. So Western Kentucky led Marshall 41-0 at halftime, so they put it on cruise control. They can coast. Now, Louisiana Tech is playing Southern Miss, and they got beat, and they were outgained 469-272.
They only had 8 yards rushing in that ball game. They were 15-point chalk, and lost by 15 and blew the chance to be the host of this ball game. And that's in sharp contrast to a Western Kentucky team that, as you mentioned, 41-0 at halftime. They cruise, win 60-6. So you ask yourself, well, does it matter? What does that mean moving forward? The Bulldogs were overconfident. They got outgained by close to 200 yards. They only had 8 yards rushing. That doesn't mean that La Tech stinks. It means they're likely to be focused this week. We're already seeing market support for Western Kentucky saying, oh, well, Louisiana Tech, they had their chance. They blew it. No. I'm not buying that argument. I believe that was just a one-off for a team that had been point spread gold for extended stretches this season. I'm not convinced that La Tech's underachievement last week means anything moving forward.
Yes, and Skip Holtz, 4 years at Louisiana Tech. Jeff Brom, 3 years at Western Kentucky. I think they're both auditioning for bigger jobs. And I think we're going to see a lot of coaches fired here once it's all said and done. You agree?
Yeah, of course. We always do, man. That's just the nature of the game. It's worth noting, particularly under Brom. I mean, this has been a Western Kentucky team that's been your classic spread offense, pass the ball, no defense, no special team. Their defense is better. It's the best defensive unit that Brom has had during his tenure there. And, of course, their special teams. Kylan Towner led the nation, 36.7 yards on average for his kickoff returns. That's something to watch for in this one. We'll get back to this game when it comes to play of the day time.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
So we're giving you picks every day, and you're probably making your own as well. Be sure to participate in SBR's weekly Twitter Bankroll Challenge. Just post your picks on Twitter with @SBRSportsPicks and the hashtag BetSBR before 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be betting your picks, and if the bankroll is positive at the end of the week, you could win the profits. Picks must be of events taking place that day and available in at least one of the major sportsbooks shown in our Best Sportsbooks page.